Let me just say greetings, everybody. All right, if you're hearing me, just wave your hand and say hi. All right, I like it. Now, listen, we're going to be here for 20 minutes. It's a 20 minutes presentation, and we don't want to pass the 20 minutes, right? But there are some housekeeping rules that I'm going to ask us to bear in mind as we do this presentation. The first thing, if you have a cell phone, just put it on silent or vibrate. That should be the easiest part. And then the second thing is I kind of feed off the energy of people. So if I make a very good presentation or if I say anything that you like, I want you to give me a big round of applause, all right? I mean, I kind of like them things there. All right, no, that's a start. But I don't hear everybody, so I just go on everybody. I could just try it to see if we can do a big round of applause. No, I like you guys, and I don't talk anything sensible just yet. You want to come first? You want to come first? Okay. All right, thanks again. Let me just start by showing us a 40-second presentation. Let me go with this. And that for us is what we call our Mona Sports TV, part of our deliverables in the sports department. So let me just start by saying what the sports department does. This presentation will be really in three parts. And the first slide that I have here is something that is coming up soon that we want all the support, which is called the UTech Sports Championships. And immediately, that's what we're about. We're about delivering sports at the University of the West Indies, either in recreational sports or competitive sports. And just to tell you how this started out, it's really that you would have heard people say that UTech is really the place for sports. And so we decided to have a competition between the two of us to determine who's really the champion of all champions. And safe to say, we have never lost that championships, and we have always defeated the University of Technology. Yeah, trust me, them not good. So we're going to look at it in three ways: the types of sports that we do, the events, and of course, facilities. And I said it before, we do sports in terms of recreational part. And that's for those of you who don't want to really get into the Hansa Parchment type of competition. You want to just learn. You want to learn to play a sport. You want to learn to swim. You can learn to swim and you don't have to pay anything else. You can learn to play table tennis, learn to play lawn tennis. Well, lawn tennis guys will tell you it's no longer lawn tennis, it's just called tennis. And so you can learn to play all of these. And it's really free. Actually, that's a trick. It's not free. You pay for it in your fees, in your miscellaneous fees. So please, make use of it. You can sign up at the Students' Union or at the sports department. And then there's a competitive part of sports, which is where we, beat all the universities in the States in the pen relays. And you see one of our athletes there raising his hand in the air. And so that's one of what we do. And then there's a basketball team that I'm showing you here, which is a female basketball team. And again, they have never lost anything. They have won the intercollegiate championships. They have won the UTech Sports Championships, which means beating UTech. They have won the UE Games, which means beating the teams in Trinidad, St. Augustine, and Caville team in Barbados. And this is where we need a lot of support. We need the fans. We need supporters who are going to come out and cheer for their fellow student athletes right throughout. And it starts from the UTech Sports Championships, which is in September 14th to be exact. And so this is where I want to kind of focus our attention. I want us to join a team. And what joining a team means is to come to the sports department and say, hey, I think I'm good enough to join a team. Or if you're like me and not good at any sport whatsoever, then you can come out and support a team. You can come and support the track team, the football team, any team that I'll be going through in another minute. Or you can just be a volunteer. We cannot do this without students being volunteers and supporting the team and helping each and every one of the team, because you're helping a fellow student. You're helping a fellow student athlete as they go along. And there are certain benefits. There are some of them that I have not put here. You get to travel with the team. You get to go to pen relays in the States. You get to go to UE Games. You get to go to another country to participate in sport. And also there are scholarship opportunities. This year we'll be taking on 54 new scholarship athletes. And we'll be announcing that soon. Some of them are here with you. And they have been from other schools, Calabar, KC, Glenmuir. Any Glenmuirites here? Good school. Now, Glenmuir, Clarendon College. Anybody from Clarendon College here, by the way? I was hoping that somebody would shout. And then, of course, you're a part of a family. And this is what we strive on. You're a part of a Pelican family, a Pelican pride of developing student athletes, of learning, of enjoying yourselves in sports. And then, of course, there's a recreational part of it where you too don't come to university and not be a part of a sport. And again, you don't have to be like me. I don't know anything. You can learn to swim, and you're not going to drown. We have some of the best lifeguards here, and they have taught quite a number of student athletes or students to become top swimmers. And then there's the cheerleading team. This is our newest team, and probably the most vibrant. I know somebody clap. Just give them a big round of applause. Now, I know you don't know what you're clapping for, but I'll tell you, because you know the answer was coming up soon. So the cheerleading team, they have entered probably about 3 or 4 competitions already and have medaled in every single competition that they have participated in. You can clap in and I'm going to kill you for that. That's why I kind of paused for the clap. So here what happened now. So every year, UTEC, I start to be harping on this because I like them. They're good people. Every year, UTEC usually win the intercollegiate cheerleading competition. And this year, for the first time, we had a cheerleading team, and we won. But because they made up so much noise, we just kind of said, all right, it's a joint, we're going to share the trophy. So UE and UTEC share the intercollegiate cheerleading trophy this year. And so this is another team that you can feel free to join and be a part of. So there's something for everybody. There are quite a number of sports, and I will go into it. There's a basketball team, and there's a male and female basketball team, and you can join, well, obviously, if you're a female, you must join the female team, and if you're a male, you must join the male team. And I'm sure you can join, or you can come and be a manager for the team. You can just be a volunteer. You can be a physiotherapist for the team, just a part of the medical part of the team. And our lovely ladies. Now, they have Sunshine Girls, which is the national netball team, and we have our own Pelican Girls, our girls who have won so many competitions. And in this team, we have persons who are on national senior team, like Nadine Bryan, who is the captain for the Jamaica team, and she's a big part of our team here, our netball team here at the University of the West Indies. Malaisha Kelly, a Seacolite, who is doing great and a big part of the... I know you're going to make noise for that. And so there's the netball team. We don't have a male netball team. No Jamaica, the Jamaica team, they have a male netball component. Here at the University of the West Indies, we don't. So halfway through my presentation, I'll tell you more about another team, the hockey team. And you can be a part of the male or female hockey team, and you can just go to the Mona AstroTurf. There's the tennis teams, of course, and then there's cricket. We don't have female cricket just yet. We had it before, and we plan to restart that team this year. And then, of course, there is the male cricket team. They're the Junior Cup champions. Well, last year, this year they went to the finals and lost it. And for the first time this year, they're going to be entering the Jamaica T20 competition, and we wish them all the best in that competition. And let me just tell you quickly about some of our events that we have now. We host quite a number of events, ladies and gentlemen, that you can be a part of. And the first one I mentioned is our CB UE 5K. And this is just 5 kilometers for those of you who love to do your jogging and walking. You can jog, you can run, but most importantly, the funds from this goes towards scholarship for students and also to develop our sporting facility. So if you have friends who are out there, not necessarily friends of the university, just bring them on. This is November the 17th this year, and you can be a part of this. Now, there are several other events we have. I mean, my favorite event of all times is the UE Beach Volleyball Competition. I like it because it kind of shows so much about the sport. I don't think you need the male aspect of it, but we have the male and female beach volleyball competition. I like the female beach volleyball competition. I think it just makes sense. And then there's a court volleyball competition. There is the UE Invitational Track and Field competition. Last year, the Honorable Usain Bolt, he participated in that, and a UE athlete beat him, but never mind that. And we have netball competitions, track and field, and all of that. So we have quite a number of events that you can be a part of every year. And then there's a facility. Now, let me just give you a story on this one. I like to boast about this. So this is the UE Athletic Stadium, and there you have the UE Usain Bolt track. And when you go to the reception today, just take a walk over to the track. Security is going to stop you. But just tell me you didn't know you're a first-year student. And this is where Usain Bolt and the Racers track team, this is where they train. This is where our UE athletes like Hansa Parchment, Joanne Hibbert, all of those guys, this is where they train. Warren Weir, all of those guys. So you're at that place where world beaters train. So get this, and this is just probably the last story I tell you because my time is finishing quite rapidly. So there's a university that says that they are the home of world-class athletes, and I don't doubt them. But if the triple gold medalist, world record holder, the Honorable Usain Bolt trains here, if Warren Weir, who won medal the last time and won medal this time, trains here, and if Hansa Parchment trains here, and if Nadine Bryan, who is the captain for the Jamaica netball team, trains here, if top athletes who are in badminton everywhere, this is where they train. Where really is the home of world-class athletes? It must be University of the West Indies. Don't you agree with me? And the last thing I'll say, when Prince Harry, Honorable Prince Harry, great Prince Harry, came here, he decided there's one place that he wanted to be in Jamaica, University of the West Indies. And that's a picture of him racing with the Honorable Usain Bolt. Well, racing with himself, but racing with Usain Bolt. You know, I've spoken about quite a number of things. And I want us to learn that at the University of the West Indies, sports is crucial to us. I think sports is something that can help to develop us, can help us to be a little bit more than just an average student. There are several aspects of sports that you can participate in. There are courses in sports, and we're coming on stream sooner than later with a minor in sports and then a major in sports. And then you can do a master's in sports administration at the Mona School of Business. So when you reach that level, then you can do it. Certainly for me, I started university just the other day, 13 years ago, 2000. And I started by doing sports, by representing the university in track and field. And I tried the cricket thing. You know, it didn't work out for me. There are more better cricket athletes here, student athletes here than I could ever be. But most importantly, what I enjoyed participating and being a part of the university is having support from fellow athletes, fellow students who will come out and support us as we try, because it's not always easy. And we welcome any suggestion that you may have in developing these sporting programs, in developing these sports programs. But there are other aspects that I didn't talk about that I hope that you can be a part of. There is sports physiotherapy. So if you are in physiotherapist, you can become a physiotherapist for the university teams. And that for us is important. There's sports nutrition, and there's various aspects of sports that you can become a part of. We want you to go on our Facebook page, www.uepelicans.com. We want you to go on our Facebook page on our website. Which one did I say first? I'm getting confused. So our website, www.uepelicans.com. Our Facebook page, which is probably the best Facebook page there is, UWI Mona Pelicans, that's the name, or UWI Mona Sports, sorry. And then you can go and follow us on Twitter. I know some of you are on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and all of the different ones that are out there. So you can go on our Twitter, follow us on Twitter, UWI Mona Pelicans, and just share the ideas. And just visit the sports department. It's right where the Office of Student Services is. It's just behind Carimac. And you can come there. We're going to be giving away some things as the UWI Youth Tech Sports Championship comes up. And we want you to become a part of this family, to be a part of sports, and just be a part of everything that there is to sports. So thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing all of you as we go along. Thank you.